There you go. Okay, perfect. All right, this is episode number 35, episode 2 for season 4. We're about to start episode 2 of Zumbadi. Join us on this wonderful day and enjoy the clues today. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Zumbadi. We had a good episode on our last show. Jamie Edwards dominated the game. It was very close. I'm going to just show you a picture of how it was and show you the stats of it. It was a very close game and we are excited to have you participate today. We have 2 brand new players who are going to be competing. We're going to talk about them more in a little bit here. Let me just show you the stats from last time. So this was the final clue, had to deal with time zones. As you can see, we had another Omar, which is OG from Chicago. He got 13,100 points. Jamie had 13,600 and Ian had 0 on that one. It was an interesting competitive game. And let's show you just the leaderboard on the next page here. As you see, game 1, Jamie Edwards is going to move on to the semifinals. And from there, whoever moves on will be added there, right? Game 2 today, we're supposed to have 3 players. Hopefully they all showed up. And they're all over the US and some around the world. And game 3 will be coming up this week for the taping. And game 4 will be next week as well. So we have a good lineup there. And then they move on. One of these 2. So anybody eventually could be in those spots. We need 6 players to move on. Okay, enough of that. Let's go ahead and introduce our players here. We have 2 wonderful people who showed up with us. Let's start out with Elizabeth. Turn on your audio and video and see if you're able to do that. All right, perfect. Good afternoon, good morning. Thank you for joining us on Zumbadi, episode 2. How are you today? And tell us about yourself, where you're from.
I am doing wonderful. Thank you for having me here. I'm from South Florida and Sunshine State. And I actually, what do? I'm a charter flight attendant. I fly part-time currently, and I work with people to build them up, set them up for success through resilience. So that's what I do outside of flying. Yeah.
Awesome.
So happy to be
excited
here.
to have you here. I'm sure you are excited as well. Awesome. Thank you. And Martha, I believe you're in Texas. I'm excited to have you here. Welcome. Turn on your audio and tell us about yourself and where are you from? I know you told me that you like to eat in the information.
Yes, I was over here celebrating with mute.
Great. That's
So
awesome.
thank you so much for having us here today. I'm so excited. So I am a little bit about me. I'm originally from California, currently residing in Houston, Texas. I recently became the Vice President of Strategic Partnerships with the eviction space, and I am big on advocacy. I'm particularly working with our seniors in New York. Love it. Big on humanity and giving back. So I am so excited to just be here supporting you in any way I can, and always happy to connect with anyone. So please connect with me. Thank
Awesome.
you.
We're so happy to have you here as well. Great. It's exciting to be here. And you guys understand the rules, right? So we basically have the original game right here. Then you move on to the semifinals, right? So we have 6 spots. So both of you can actually move on to that final spot. Today, the third player looks like will not show up. I'm not sure. Maybe he's still studying for something. But if he does show up, we're going to take him. If you guys are able to move on, and speed up with the points, should be good. So any questions? So basically, let me go ahead and show you the board now, and I'll go explain the rules. We have 5 categories for 5-point values ranging from 100 to 500 points, right? I will read you a clue and you guys have the buzzer, right? We already explained about that before earlier. The category for first one is going to be the king. Second one's going to be Martha Martha. So these were, you better get this one right, this category. The third one is going to be here, real birds. All right. And the next one, so instead of the actual show, this one has 5 categories. Television, maybe you guys will know. And these were actually written before. So I kind of knew who was going to be there. And then occupational anagram. So it's scrambled up. You got to know from the clue what is the occupation. And there are 2 of your double your points in there somewhere. So let's say, for example, you have 500 points. You can wager 100 points or whatever, or double it to win. Okay. And you guys can both qualify maybe for the semifinals because there are 6 spots if somebody doesn't make it or they get a 0. And so any questions about the rule?
Not yet.
Nope.
Okay, we always go alphabetically first. In this case, Elizabeth, pick me a category and a point value, so I can give those to you.
Television for let's do television for 300.
Okay, so I'll read the clue to you, and then I'll turn on the buzzer. Okay, so pay attention here. Okay, Mr. Crane, a psychiatrist, returns to Seattle, Washington, after the end of his marriage. This show ended in 2004. All right, I'm going to turn on the buzzer. You guys know it? Push the buzzer. What is the name of this show?
That's what I get when I don't watch
You know what?
TV.
Push the buzzer.
Mm.
If you don't know it, you don't have to answer. Nobody? Okay. Do you remember the show Frasier? Frasier?
Yeah,
It's Frasier. Frasier.
of course. I should have known that. I love Fraser, whatever his name is. Yeah.
No problem. Okay, now let's have Martha. You pick on that one. Pick again.
Okay. Let's go with Martha Martha.
That would be appropriate, right? Go ahead.
I'll start with 100.
Let's start with the 100. Okay. Okay, Martha was the name of the wives of 2 early 18th century US presidents. Name one of them, all right? I'm going to push the buzzer here. 3, 2, 1. Whoever knows it, pushes it. Push it. Okay. Okay, Martha. Give me one of
President
the
Roosevelt.
Give me one of them. One of the president's names.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt, that is not correct. Elizabeth, do you want to guess?
Vineyard?
You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay.
No.
So, do you remember the first president?
Lincoln? No.
First president, Washington. George Washington. And also the other one was Thomas Jefferson. No problem. Okay. Now we're going to go, Elizabeth, you pick.
Hmm.
There'll be stuff you know here for sure.
Okay. Let's do television for 100 again.
Television for 100. Okay. Any of you guys can know this once the buzzer is up? Okay. He Lives in a Pineapple Under the Sea. Debuted 1999. It's an animated show. Okay, when I push the buzzer, you push it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, this was Elizabeth was first. Go ahead. SpongeBob, yes, SpongeBob is correct for Elizabeth. Oh, actually, Martha was on that one, right? So you had the negative. Elizabeth gets 100. There you go. Good job. Okay, now since Elizabeth, you got it, you pick again.
Okay, television for 200, please.
Elizabeth for 200. Okay. Go up to your points. 100 points, Elizabeth. How many points would you like, Elizabeth, before you see it?
50 points.
50 points. Okay, for 50 or 150. This is a question only for you. Okay,
Okay, 150.
150. Okay, so you 50 points. Good, great. Okay, so if you get it right, okay, here's a question only for you, Elizabeth. It was a show about 4 friends about nothing. They ended up going to jail in the last episode. It was on NBC. I'm not sure if you had watched American shows. But Elizabeth, what do you think is the name of this show? It was a one-word title. Go ahead, Elizabeth. What do you think?
Friends.
Not Friends. It's close, not Friends. You wanna, Martha? You wanna try to guess for 200 points? You don't have to.
I was thinking the same thing Elizabeth was too. Friends.
Okay, there's a show called Seinfeld. Seinfeld.
Oh yeah.
Seinfeld. There was that one. Okay, no problem. Okay, go back to you now, Elizabeth.
Let's try television again for 400.
For 400. Okay, here we go. Okay, this show depicts the life of working employees in Scranton, Pennsylvania. It ended in 2013. It was a show, 2-word title. It was on NBC, an American show. Again, you don't have to guess if you don't know this one. Any guess? Okay, this one. These are all older shows. Do you remember the show The Office? Did you guys ever see The Office? It's an older show in The Office. So, okay, sorry. All right. Again, pick again now. Let's have Martha pick.
Okay, I love birds, so let's go with real birds 300.
Okay, 300 for real birds. Okay, this bird typically has a white head color with a pointy beak and can speed up to 100 miles per hour. So it's a big bird. It's a predator bird. It has a white head and usually brown or black. You know what? Push the buzzer. What do you think this bird is? Yeah, it's a predator bird basically.
An ostrich?
Push
Oh.
the if you think you know it.
An ostrich?
Fly. It can fly, and it has
Oh,
predator bird. So you want to guess?
oh man. An eagle.
Push it. If you think you know it, push it.
Oh, sorry. An eagle.
It's an eagle. Yes, good job. So now you have 200 points. Great. Elizabeth, did you know that one? Great. Good job. Perfect. So you guys both have points. Okay. Martha, again. Yes. You're doing it.
Let's go. Oh, is it my turn?
Martha. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the king this time, 200.
The King for 200. Okay. Okay. Blank Kings are an ice hockey team in this major West Coast U.S. capital. Okay. Turning on the buzzer now. What do you think is the city? If you know it, push the buzzer. What is this major U.S. capital? It's a West Coast city. You know it, push it. Nobody want to guess on that one? Push it if you know it. Oh, Martha, go ahead.
The Sharks,
What's the city? We're looking for the city.
San Jose, California.
No, close. Los Angeles. Los Angeles.
Oh,
That one. Elizabeth, did you know that one? Okay.
No, I was
Elizabeth, go ahead and pick.
my turn.
Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Questions are difficult, or these categories.
You'll get something for sure. And then there's round 2. You guys are great.
Okay. Occupational anagrams, whatever that means, for 100.
Okay, so basically I'm gonna give you a scrambled word with a clue. You tell me what is the job. Okay?
Oh,
For 100 points?
yes.
Okay.
Actually, no. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
And
We're
animal
you
experts.
got this. You got this.
So it's an animal expert. Rabbit in a rain. So go ahead and push the button if you know it.
Animal
Push the
expert.
button if you know it. It's he's an animal expert, or she's an animal expert, and it's a this is an occupation, a job.
Oh,
Push it, push it, push it. Okay, Elizabeth was first.
veterinarian.
Good job. You got it.
That
All
was
right.
difficult.
That was a good one.
Good job. All right, Elizabeth. you.
So I have a question. So whoever knows it, we can actually just click, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Even though it's my turn, so Martha can actually click, yeah? Okay, wonderful.
So if you win it, you pick, you continue.
Okay, occupational anagrams again for 200.
Right, that worked for you last time. Okay. A nice smooth polish rinds hones. What is this occupation? It's a tricky one. You might see it in the malls sometimes. This
Nice
particular
smooth
occupation.
polish.
Nice smooth polish on something you wear. You wear this, and you go to the mall. Sometimes they have a station in the malls there, and then you sit, and then they polish it.
Oh, no.
What is this? Okay, Martha. I see you. You want to guess?
I was gonna say rhinestones, but that's not right because it's missing a T. So
Yeah, you're looking for an occupation, a job. So when you go to the mall, do you see the shoe shiner, right? Shoe shiner. That was a hard one, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a hard one.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll have Elizabeth, you pick again.
I'm going to go again with occupational anagrams for 300.
Okay,
I like this one, yeah.
so it's a snipping affair. Rebarb. Maybe it's an easy one. Go ahead and push it if you know the answer. It's a snipping affair, so it's a job that has to do with snipping.
Oh.
Push it, Martha.
Barber.
Barber is correct. Martha was first on that one.
Oh, she did? Okay.
She was first. You knew that one? Okay, great. Good job. You guys doing good. Okay. Martha, pick again.
I'm gonna go back. Let's do real birds 400.
Real birds for 400. Okay, great. Okay. What is okay? This is the female of this bird, right? The male version is red. What type of bird is this? If you know it, push the button. Okay. It starts with a C, a letter C. Oh, I see Elizabeth pushed it.
Cardinal.
Yes, you had it on your tip. It's a cardinal. Good job, Elizabeth. Awesome. You have now 550 points. Great job. Okay. Back to you, Elizabeth.
Jeez. Let's do occupational anagrams again for 400.
Okay. Good job. All right, go in here. Okay. It's a numbers tax thing. And not Sasu. I made that up. Okay. So what is this? It's a tax. Martha.
Accountant.
Yes, an accountant. Good job. 500 points. Look at you guys now. You see? You know, I'll tell you something. There was in the previous game, a guy had like 0 points after like 20 questions. He was like, he almost won the game at the end. So round 2, maybe you'll dominate that one. Okay, go ahead now. Pick again, Martha.
Martha 200.
All right, Martha for 200. Here we go. Now, okay, if you visit Martha's Vineyards off the coast of Massachusetts, USA, you would see this large tower building built in 1828. So what is this tower building? What do they call it? If you know it, push the buzzer. If you think you know it. Anybody want to guess? Okay. This would be a lighthouse. It's a lighthouse. Are you guys thinking of a lighthouse? Lighthouse. There's a building there, lighthouse. Okay.
Could you have been a little bit more descriptive? I'm only kidding.
You got it. Martha, think again.
Okay, let's do the Kings for 300.
The Kings for 300. Okay. Who is the king of Jordan right now? Anybody want to guess? Okay, push it. If you know it, push it. Martha.
I'm guessing King Philip.
No, that is
Okay.
Elizabeth, yes. Okay. You don't have to guess if you don't want to. Okay. All right. Perfect. Let's go back now. Let's have now Elizabeth, you pick.
Occupational anagrams, 500, please.
Right. Okay. Heavy lifting and buildings. Struck con 10.
Oh, where's the buzzer? I can't find it. Okay.
Okay, Elizabeth, there you are. Go ahead.
Construction worker.
Okay. Good job, Elizabeth. You have 1,050 points. Good job, Elizabeth. Awesome. Back to you.
Okay. Let's do real birds for 200.
Real birds for 200. Okay. Okay. This bird has a long, stout bills, long legs, and the long neck. Newborns are depicted being carried by them. What is this type of bird? 3, 2, 1. If you know it, Elizabeth.
Ostrich.
Not an ostrich. No. Martha.
Flamingos.
Not a flamingo. Have you heard of the bird? There was a movie about it. Stork. A stork. Right?
Oh,
You know
jeez.
storks?
Yeah.
Sometimes they bring the babies. Yeah.
Do they really exist? I'm only kidding.
But I have to know what the background of that is. That is very interesting.
I'm
You watch
kidding.
Dumbo, the movie Dumbo from back in the the old movie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you see the movie also storks that came out for kids.
Yeah.
That one. Okay, let's have Martha now pick.
Yes, let's do television for 500.
Okay, television for 500. Okay, what is the name of this show? I'll play it and then turn on the thing. It starred this comedian actor. He was in it and he had his own show. It was an American show. And he passed away a few years ago. I don't know if anybody knows the name of this show. Yeah, if you know it, push the buzzer. Martha. Have
The
you heard of-
Bernie Mac show.
Bernie Mac show. Good job. Yes. Awesome. You have 500 points. Look at that. Good job. All right. Martha, it's your turn now again.
That was one of my favorite shows.
That was a
as
good show.
kid.
Yeah, it was.
Let's. I love comedy. Let's
That's
do
not before you continue. There was a guy named Mr. Omar in the show, wasn't there? If you-
Yes. Mhm. There was.
Get out, Elizabeth. Go ahead. Sorry. Continue.
It's okay. The King for 500.
Okay, the king for 500. All right, here we go. Okay. Atel Sultan was said to have been the first king of this Anglo-Saxon nation with the
Mhm.
long ruling of kings and queens who still rule the nation until this day. What is this nation? It's a island nation. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the buzzer now. Okay. What do you think is this nation, this island nation? There's still kings and queens. There were kings and queens since the early 1200s. Martha.
It's where Queen Elizabeth resides, England.
Yes, you got it. Good job. Look at that. You're now in the lead.
Didn't I hit the buzzer?
But beat you by a few seconds.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Awesome. Part of the game too, if you know it, you can guess and wait. If not, just hold on to the next one. So awesome. Good job. Martha, your turn.
Yes, let's do real birds for 500.
Real birds for 500. Okay. Okay, this bird gets its color from the carotendons in their diets and animals and plankton. It's also a Latin American dance. One of you guys should get this one. So I know. Okay. What is this bird? I know you mentioned it earlier, if that's a clue. You mentioned this bird earlier. So it's a dance, Latin American dance. Push the buzzer if you know it. And okay, Elizabeth.
Flamingo?
Yes, flamingo, you got it. Good job. Wow, 5 your way. That means you have 50.
Thank you, Martha. We were talking about it.
Martha,
Love it. I love it.
any of you can do the flamingo, by the way. Anybody here? You can. Not yet, okay.
I could try.
Very good.
Commercial break. Okay. All right. That was Elizabeth. You have a lot of clues here. 6 to go. Pick which one.
Okay, let's do real birds again for 100.
Bird for 100. Okay,
I'll be
great.
humble.
All right, let's do that one. Okay. Okay, this large flightless bird has the ability to kill man and lions and can run as fast as 70 kilometers per hour or 13
Yes.
miles per hour. And I'm pushing the buzzer now.
Yes, yes.
Elizabeth,
The vulture.
the vulture is not correct. Martha, you want to guess? Fly
Thought it was that one. So
vulture.
it's a large.
Martha, do you want to guess or no?
No, I'll
Okay. This is, you said it earlier, starts with an O.
ostrich.
Ostrich. Yes, ostrich. Yes. So the ostrich can kill lions and man and can run very fast. Well, not too fast.
That's right. There's a word run. Ah, I was
Yeah.
thinking,
Wow.
yeah, run.
No worries. Okay.
Wow.
Back to Elizabeth now again.
Okay. I guess I'll go with Martha for 300.
Okay, excellent. Good choice. Okay. Martha Stewart was a show on American television in which she mainly did this on the show. I'm going to turn this on. What did Martha do on the show? Martha,
Cooked.
she cooked. Yes. How appropriate. Can you also cook as well? I bet.
I love to eat.
Okay. That's awesome. All right. And Elizabeth, did you know that too? I do see you buzzed in that after. Okay. Yeah. All right. So go back to you now. Martha.
So we'll do Martha for 500.
Okay, for 500. All right. Teacher, up to 1 point. You can, or all of it. Remember, before you see the clue. Yeah.
I'll do 100.
100. Okay, great. Good choice. Okay. You might guess this one. Martha Speaks was a public television show in the United States featuring this pet creature as the main character. It lasted only for 6 seasons in 2014. This is only for Martha because she got that one. If you want to guess the name of the pet, it was called Martha Speaks. It was on public television. You can guess for 100 points. What do you think this creature is, this pet? So guess the pet.
I was thinking, but it's not a pet. A Muppet?
So it's a pet, so a pet that people have. Pick of a pet that people have. It could be a pet, not a puppet, but
A
a pet.
dog?
A
A
dog.
dog?
You got it, yeah. Martha Speaks was actually a dog. Good job. Yes. Check it out. It was the show on
I'm
public.
gonna check it out. Yes.
Yeah, it was. I remember watching it back then, but that was what, almost 10 years ago. But Martha Speaks is a show with a dog in there, so definitely. Elizabeth, definitely check it out. Did you? Okay, back to you, Martha. Good job. Good try.
So let's do with Martha 400.
Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and make sure this buzzer is off. Okay, and 400. Okay, Martha was a biblical figure in the Bible. She is depicted in these two gospels of the Bible. Name one of them. There were two that the name Martha was depicted in. I'll turn on the buzzer now. Whoever can guess. There are 4 books. You can guess one of the names. Okay, Martha, what do you think?
So Martha was in the Bible, and she's described in 2 Gospels of the 4.
Yes.
So she was I'm not sure how I'm gonna describe this, but
There was 4 gospels, right? Name one of them, right? There is the 4 gospels, right? The main ones. Which one is she in there? Which one is she? Like in which Bible? Which gospel? Right? So like
oh the verse.
not the verse, but the book, right? What are the 4 books? Like there's Matthew, Mark, that kind of thing. Tell me the name of the gospel. If you have 5 seconds. You wanna...
Goodness, I read this and I Ezekiel, I can't even say the word.
It's
I don't
simple. You're
know.
overthinking it, Martha. You're overthinking it. Just think of the Bible, the Gospels. What are the Gospels? They're the 4. There's 4 times. You know it? Okay. Elizabeth knows it. I know she knows it.
Go, Elizabeth.
Okay.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John?
Yes, one of them. Pick one of them. So which one of them is it? There's two. They're named in two of them. That's correct. Two of them.
Mark and John?
Yes, good job. It's actually Luke and John. You named one of them, which is so Martha is depicted in Luke and John. So you said it. I'll give it to you. Good job.
Ooh, woohoo!
So you
Good
have
job,
2
Elizabeth.
points. That's what we meant, Martha. It was you were over. You're thinking more critical of it. No problem. Good job.
Okay.
Awesome. And then Elizabeth, 2 more.
The king for 100.
The king for 100. Okay. Okay. He was known as the king of pop.
Yes. Oh, where's the
And-
buzzer?
Pushing
Oh.
it. Go ahead. Elizabeth.
Elvis Presley.
Elizabeth, go.
I did. I said Elvis.
No.
Oh,
Is that I was thinking of some there's another maybe it's a miss how about Martha? What are you thinking? Martha.
Michael Jackson.
Jackson, that's what I'm thinking. So since that one was a weird one, also he was considered the king of pop. I'll give that back to you as well, Elizabeth, because that's not a fair one. And Martha, you get your points. Good job. Okay, the last one here, I'll put it up. And then before the final clue. Okay, Kingston is the capital of this island nation in the Caribbean. And if you know it, push the button. Okay, Elizabeth.
Jamaica. Where's Jamaica?
And coincidentally, you are from Jamaica, aren't you? That's fun. These were written way before you guys were going to be on the show here. Okay, great. So far we're going to go now to the final question here. I'll show you the category, and let me do this because I didn't push it. Let me do this. I'm going to go back and here. Okay, so the category for the final 16th century playwrights. You guys are gonna give me in the chat box how many points you want to wager. You will have 30 seconds to tell me your answer. So in the chat box right now, send me only to me how many points you want to wager. Okay. So Elizabeth, you have 2,050. Martha has 1,100 points. Give me the point value you want to wager on this clue. So the category is 16th century playwrights. Okay. Oh, there's the audience member. She's actually attending now. Yeah, it's good. She has clues in the next round here. Hey, Rita. Okay, so in the chat box, give me how many points you want to wager. Only to me, so nobody else can see it.
Oops.
Only to me. So now, are you giving only those two? Okay, so you know it's only 25 points, right? That's what you said. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna send a new one.
Okay, just send it to me, and then Elizabeth, in the chat box, can you send me in the chat box how many points you want to wager from your 2,050? You know how to do that, Elizabeth?
I do.
Okay, send it directly to me. So did you mean only 2 digits, Martha? 2 digits, right?
Well, yes.
2 digits. So, okay, perfect. So 30 and then 20, right? So 30 points? Is that what you meant?
We're playing it safe.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. Because in the past, somebody wasn't sure, and that's good. Okay. All right, so I have your points now. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I'll read the clue for you. And so tell me, okay, this 16th century playwright wrote books like Othello, Macbeth, and another most of you read in high school. So if you know who this person is, you have 30 seconds.
It's not
Right
easy.
in the chat box. So you have 30 seconds.
Oh, in the chat box.
in the
Put it
chat box.
and
Okay.
only privately.
Oh,
Be the timer for 30 seconds. Ready, go. Think about it. Send it to me or you can't do that. Text me.
oh, sorry. I should have put it on there. Oops, in the group chat.
I don't know how to do this.
It's me on the phone or in LinkedIn. And so that way, rather than put it in there. So let me see. Did you put the answer in there? Let me see.
Did I do
Put
it
it in the
correctly?
I put it in the chat.
You put it in the
I
chat.
sent it.
So yeah, you looks like both of you got it. Yes. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna just put the answer here. Copy and paste it in the front here. Annotate. So the correct answer is Shakespeare, which both of you said. Good job. Now let me give you the point. So we're gonna go with Martha. How many points did you wager? You said 30 points, right?
30.
Okay.
Yes.
So that means you have 1,130. And Elizabeth also got it right. How many points did you wager? 20 points?
It was 25. Yeah.
25 or 20? 25, right? 25?
Yeah.
So now we're adding 2 here and then adding a 5 here. There we go. So these are the points. Now we're going to take a commercial break, 5 minutes. We're going to do round 2. It should catch up and give you guys a little break. We have Rita in the audience here. She actually taped clues especially for this game. So you guys better know it. And Rita, shout out to you. Thank you for joining us from Eugene, Oregon. We will be back in a couple of minutes here with the final for the next game. Let me see if I'm able to go to the next. Let me do.